Breaking news. Courts Abuja court shifts judgments in suit seeking Soludo's disqualification. Will this be the case of our Imo State again in Anambra, where replacement is currently going on, where a man's mandate was stolen from him because they needed to infiltrate the rank? By the way, do you know the person fighting to become the governor? He's not even the runner-up. Okay, according to INEC, Charles Soludo won the election, yeah, with a number of votes, and the local government he has won. Agreed? Move on. Now, Charles Soludo has won that election. Yes, we're on the same page with that. We're fine. The person who came next to Charles is the PDP candidate. So even if you are seeking that the federal government should, go ahead and disqualify, or the courts, as the case may be, should disqualify Soludo's, win of the said election, you are not next in line. That's my point. You are not next in line. You're not. You're not next in line. You're not. So I don't know. I mean, he is his right. Okay, he has a right to question and this in court. So we won't deprive him of his right. Let's get all the details. Judgments in a suit seeking disqualification of the governor-elect and deputy governor-elect for Anambra State in the November 6th governorship election, Professor Charles Soludo Anoyeka has been shifted to 24 but have been shifted by 24 hours. The judgment was initially fixed for today, November the 30th, by Justice Taiwo of the Federal High Court in Abuja. A note just cited in the courtroom by Daily Post show that the judge will not sit today as earlier scheduled, hence the 24 hours readjustment of the court verdict. No reason was adopted for shifting of the judgment, and the suit marked the number is there. But the notice apologized to lawyers involved in the legal battle and urged them to bear with the court. Plaintiffs in the suit, Valentine and Igode, are claiming that Soludo provided fake information in the affidavit Form EC9 he submitted to the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, and thus should be deemed unqualified to stand for the election. In the suit, the applicant contained that Soludo indicated in the affidavit that he was contesting for Ogota 2 constituency seats, when in fact he was contesting the Anambra governorship seat. Defendants in the case are the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, and the All Progressive Grand Alliance, APGA, Soludo. At the time of the filing of this report, followers and sympathizers of the governor-elected, as well as his political associates who have stormed the courts as early as 8 a.m., are leaving the court one after the other due to the unexpected development of the shift of date by 24 hours. And so things have to move till tomorrow. We'll be bringing you full details on what has gone on and what the decision is now. So my wonderful people, there you have it. Okay, the APC candidate in the very said election that came third, if we're marking it by first, second, third, is the one saying, oh, this guy, there was an error in his form, and so he must be taken out. But my point I'm making here is, I agree that you have your right. Nobody's faulting you and your right, okay, to ensure that, your mandate is not stolen. Yes? Even if the court says, oh, Soludo, you did not win the election. Charles, the game is up, or you made a mistake. It's your fault. That's the door. INEC declares somebody else. It's not going to be you. You get it? You get my point? It's not going to be him. It's not going to be Andy. It's not. It's not going to be Andy. Not in any way, form, or kind. It's not going to be Andy. So that's where that's what's happening. People who came to court, who, came to see what was going on, and, everybody was ready because, I mean, in Nigeria today, we know what the court can do. And we know that this man that is seeking whatever he's seeking is a Buhari's man. And we know what happened in Imo State, how an administrator was put instead of the people's mandate. And we can see it. It's just like, for instance, when somebody who ought not to be in a particular place is in a particular place, unknown to that person, even if he knows, there is just nature unknown to the person, that quest for identity, for truth to be told. And so this person begins to, fight and wants, certain things to be done in certain ways, because it ought not to be what they are doing. So this is what is happening. Charles, it says, well, I feel strongly that I should be the governor. I feel strongly that whoever has become the governor has not done well. So I should become the governor, and I deserve it. Okay, so this is it. You'll be surprised. You will be surprised. You'll be surprised how people, they fight for what they think is theirs, and the fight continues to say, you know what, I deserve to be the governor. It's my turn. I've done this, I've done that, and I feel strongly that whoever, is there now has not done well. I should have been the person, So when these things are being said, it brings about disorderliness, and things are not the way that they should be. And so people are not happy. Okay, in Imo State, we know what is going on currently in Imo State. How, the person who ought not to be the governor is the governor, and right now we know what is going on that front and in that ground. So it is a wake up call. People of Imo State and everybody needs to stand up, and everybody needs to really stand up for the truth, and say this is what we deserve, and be honest with the position, and not front the lines. Other than that, Imo State, you'll be surprised what may happen next. You may be very, very surprised. We don't want the case of Anambra State. I beg your pardon. You may be very surprised. We don't want the case of Imo State and Anambra. We don't want it. We don't want that. Okay, leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please do not forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. Bye for now. Bye.